Good morning, YouTube. Flightsimguy here, picking up my Middle Eastern tour from where I left off. I'm in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, and as you can see, I actually have a livery that matches what I'm doing. And I'm hoping this one works. I'm using the Quality Wings 757, and I'm flying from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia to Baghdad, Iraq. Relatively short flight, 515 miles, 22,000 pounds of fuel. I've requested the fuel truck, and I've requested catering services. They're on their way. And in the meantime, what I can do is hop on in and do my pre-flight. Alright, let's see here. This is back, engines are off. Flaps are down or up. Speed brakes are down. Parking brake is on. And this is the interface that I'm going to be using to opening up doors and whatnot. Wheel chocks. Yeah, that puts it on right there. Here comes the fuel truck. And once the truck arrives, the interface for the fuel comes up. Oh, really? That's pretty cool. Alright, so I need 22,000 pounds, 23,037, which would make me kind of heavy because I'm pretty heavy on my cargo and whatnot. So I can't be tankering. So, oh shit, no, don't go away, come back! Oh, he's leaving. Fuel truck is like, the hell with this shit, I'm out of here. Alright, well, we're just going to have to do fuel old style way. Refueling service requested, waiting for other services to complete. Oh, so he's going to go away and come back when all this shit is done. That makes sense. Yeah, you don't want anybody screwing around when the fuel truck is there. That said, jet fuel is not as dangerous as one would think. Alright. Alright, what's the problem? There they are. They're all open. And the service truck is coming. There's my two catering trucks. Alright, enough of this shit. Let's go ahead and start. I haven't fueled up yet, and I do need the fuel. Let's get started. First thing we got to do is turn on the battery. Next, get the APU going. Landing lights need to be off. These fuel pumps need to be off. And these need to be off. Okay. These need to be off. Alright. Everything looks good here. First thing we need to do, let's go ahead and call and get a no ATIS. Well, we're in Saudi Arabia, so it's gonna be hot. That's all we really need to know. And there's two sets of runways. Let's go ahead and get the runway assignment, and we want to be going north. Alright, just for shits and giggles, let's get the temperature or the weather report. Much easier to operate. Alright.
Oscar Echo Romeo Kilo Airport information Echo 1100 Zulu weather wind 307 at 15 visibility 10 sky clear temperature 45 dew point -7 altimeter 295 advise on initial contact you have information Echo Oscar Echo Romeo Kilo Airport
Wow.
information Echo 110
45 degrees. Oh my god. It's like melting. That is super hot. Alright. And barometric pressure is 29.56. Not even sure if it goes that low. Let's give it a shot. Yes, it does. Okay. Alright. Let's go ahead and do the flight management computer. So that's it for the flight management computer. What runway am I taking off again? 33. So let's just go ahead and get that set up. And I'm going to go ahead and climb to 32,000 first. Reason being, as heavy as I am, I'm not going to get to 3,700. I have to burn off some fuel first. 200 should be fine right here. Flight director on. Okay. Alright, I still have doors open. Let's go ahead and take care of that. Left entry, right entry. Actually, let's look at the outside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Alright, have that set up. I don't think the weather radar on this thing is simulated. No, it's not. The trim is super high. Let's leave it right about here. Alright, let's verify the route. Bring this up to legs. Execute. Legs. There we go. Alright. Progress. Put that back. Okay. Takeoff. Let's go ahead and shut these cargo doors. One cargo door left. Alright.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have just closed the main cabin door. All personal cellular telephone
Alright.
and stowed for the duration of the flight. Flight attendants, prepare doors for departure, cross-check, and verify straps.
Alright, let's go ahead and get this thing started. All fuel pumps on. I wonder if I should do a pushback. Yeah, let's go ahead and do a pushback.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome you on board this flight. At this time, I'd like you to direct your attention to the flight attendants while we review safety information about this aircraft. Your seatbelt should be fastened at this time. It is our policy that you keep your seatbelt fastened at all times while seated. The exits on this 757 are marked with red and white signs. Please locate the two exits near you, keeping in mind that new exits may be behind you. This aircraft has extreme path lighting, a change in color on the inside will indicate you have reached an exit. Should oxygen be needed, masks would appear from the compartment above your seat. If you're traveling with someone,
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
your life vest is located in a container beneath, or in some cases between your seat. Then, just place the vest just prior to exiting the aircraft by pulling the red tab on the front of the vest. A safety information card with more detailed instructions regarding this aircraft is in your seat pocket. This is a non-smoking flight. Smoking is not allowed in the cabin or laboratory. All laboratories are equipped with smoke detection systems and federal laws prohibit tackling, disabling, or destroying these systems. As we get ready for takeoff, please help us prepare the cabin by making sure all carry-on baggage is stowed, all seat backs and tray tables are upright, headrests are lowered, and footrests are
Departure check completed. Live has been inserted. Release parking brakes. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start that wheel.
We will keep you informed shortly.
Set parking brakes. Unlocking gear. Tow truck disconnected. Bypass being removed.
Alright, we can start at will. Bleed air is going to the engines. Let's turn on our fuel pumps. And we'll do engine number 2.
Left is clear. Right is clear. Clear to start engines.
Okay, we'll get a good start on engine number 2. Let's do engine number 1. Engine number 1 spooling up. Got a good start in 1. Alright, let's clean up our overhead. All hydraulics are on. Maybe you can come off. Taxi lights on. Landing lights off. That's all good. And put these back on. And I think my bleeders are on. And so is all of those. Alright, RTO is set. Flaps 15. Set a transponder. Let me see here. Okay, let's see. I can screw with those. And I can screw with those. Alright. Okay, before I start, doors closed, fuel pumps on. Reference speed set, that's all good. Packs are off. They need to be on. It's a very abbreviated checklist. I thought I turned them on. They're on. Okay. Alright, let's get going. I have my trim. So now what I wanted to do, one of these should give me my radio stack. Not that one. Here we go. Shift 4. And I need to be TARA. Okay. Alright. Let's see, we're taxiing. We are going to the left. Now these V speeds are the fastest I've ever seen. My V1 is 155, my V2 is 159, and my climb out is 160. That's awfully fast, and it's because I'm carrying 10,000 pounds more fuel than I need to, and otherwise I'm very heavy. There is no way I'm going to make it up to flight level 370, not with this weight. Alright. 33. Alright. Now my destination is north, so all I have to do is keep flying 330, then get on course. Okay, he's off. Okay, did I get a position in the hold? Okay, I'm good. Alright. Alright, not gonna do a rolling takeoff. Crap, that's this runway. Okay, brakes on. It's gonna be a while here, buddy. Okay, coming up on V1.
Routine 2.
Get up, get up, get up!
1
Gears coming up.
Flaps up.
We're keeping flaps out for a while.
Saudi is 1332. You are leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Okay. Autopilot. Flight level change. Come on, what the fuck are you doing? Okay, flaps up.
Pacific 4580, exit runway when able. Pacific 4580, exit runway when able.
All right. Not an intercept. Yes, I realize that.
Pacific 4580, turn next taxiway. Pacific 4580, contact ground on 121.6.
There we go. This will get us on course.
121.6 for Pacific 4580.
Flaps up full. And nav should come on shortly. Let's go ahead and clear this. There we go. Crossing 10,000 feet. I think lights can come off. Alright, it looks like we're in a decent position here. Let's go ahead and speed up to 0.6 Mach. Gotta tell you, man, in this weather, in this hot air, it takes forever to get into the air. And it's just nothing but sand out here. Alright. I could never... the weather radar on this thing isn't simulated. And I do have that weather add-on that I need to start using. Having said that, a weather add-on in the Middle East doesn't really tell you anything. There's no clouds. It never rains. Hardly ever rains. And it's just sand everywhere. Alright, so we're going to Baghdad, Iraq. Let's take a look at our progress. Okay, let's go ahead and clear that off. And this progress doesn't really tell you anything. 571. We'll put it in warp once we're at flight level 320, and this should be a relatively short flight. Now Baghdad, I've never been to. I know a lot of people who have in both Gulf Wars. The cradle of civilization is Iraq. That's the oldest evidence of civilized mankind is traced back to Iraq. And you know, it's funny. There was this article in the news. Let's go ahead and turn this radio off. Those people at Hobby Lobby, that's that outfit that's run by some really devout Christians. Anyhow, they got caught with their hand in the cookie jar, dabbling in illegal Christian artifacts plundered from Iraq. Because you know, with all the wars and everything, those the cities in Baghdad and whatnot, museums and everything, they got plundered time and time again, and all of the, you know, ancient artifacts they made their way into the black market, and you know, people deal in the smuggling. Anyhow, the Hobby Lobby folks said, "Oh, we didn't know, some mistakes were made. You know, we made some mistakes. You know, we didn't know the process." They're lying their asses off. They knew damn well what they were doing. They just got caught. That was the only regret. And Baghdad, during the war, the Green Zone, heavily fortified. I mean, they, you know, really tight security. But with regards to the airport, because of all the terrorism and all the bad guys and whatnot, you know, they're always trying to, you know, shoot or gain a kill. So you can't make a traditional approach. And I guess I could try this, but I know I can't do it. So what the planes had to do was they had to come in directly over Baghdad International at 32,000 feet or whatever, and do a corkscrew spiral landing where it corkscrews its way down from its cruising altitude all the way down to when it's about to make its turn on final. And when you're landing, by the time you turn out of that last corkscrew turn, you're on short final, and then you land. And I guess, you know, pilots had to have a certain level of skill or certification to land at Baghdad, because, you know, if you try landing normally, they'll shoot at you. So yeah, they had to do those corkscrew landings. I guess I could try it, but like I said, I know I wouldn't be able to pull it off. All right, 2992 on the altimeter. 2992. I'm really speeding this thing up. Another interesting thing to mention about Iraq or Baghdad or whatever, I don't think, I'd have to look it up on Wikipedia or something, but Iraq sits right next to Iran. I want to say that part of the Middle East was once Persia. I know Iran was. I'm not sure if Iraq was part of that outfit. Anyway, the point is, the women in that part of the world, their beauty is beyond belief. I mean, they're just drop dead gorgeous. And I'm not talking just the Persian women in Iraq and in Iran. When I was in Kuwait, it was just, I mean, the women, I would watch their music videos for hours at a time. I have no idea what the hell they were saying, and they had no funk whatsoever. But the women were so beautiful, I would watch the music women just to look at the women. They were so beautiful. Ditto for the women in Iraq, ditto for the women in Iran. They're just drop dead gorgeous. Don't know what it is, but they just are. You know, it's funny. I was watching. What was I watching? Star Trek: Next Generation, and it just occurred to me. Every time we watch some sort of movie or TV show based in the future, or some sort of movie or TV show that happened in the past, say World War II, around that period, or World War I, or whatever, they refer to units of measurements in the metric system. You know, the enemy is closing in 200 kilometers from the south, that kind of stuff. And in Star Trek, you know, put yourself in orbit 200,000 kilometers from the surface. And I'm like, everyone's using the metric system in the past and in the future, and here we are still talking about feet and yards. So it really surprises me when an American product, you know, uses centigrade and kilograms to refer to a unit of weight. 39,000 pounds. That's not right. I didn't put that much fuel in here. Alright, you're not going to believe this, but the airport layout, or the runway orientation in Baghdad is identical to Saudi Arabia. There's two parallel runways. 15 left, 15 right, 33 left, 33 right. And according to this, surface elevation is 114 feet, so it's at sea level. It's bracketed by rivers. Should be interesting. 15 left has an ILS 110.7. 15 right has a GPS RNAV approach. 33 right has an ILS. And 33 right also has a VOR DME approach. And let's see, is there anything for 33 left? Yes, 33 left is an RNAV. Alright. Alright, we're cruising at the flight level 320. Let's engage warp. Options. Simulation rate. We'll give it 8 times. Now, as you can see, the captain, the Quality Wings aircraft handles warp nearly perfect. I mean, I'm going times 8 speed, and you know, instruments aren't flaking out. Everything is all good. Alright, let's take a look at our fuel status. £66,000. You've got to be kidding me. Is it because I called the fuel truck twice? I have way too much fuel. 65,000 pounds. That is way too much fuel. No wonder my V-speeds were so far off. The fuel truck came around one time. I didn't tell it how much I want. It came around again. And I selected 2, which was 35,000 pounds. I know I didn't select 65, but that's what I got. No wonder I was so sluggish. Alright, time to drop out of warp. There we go. For the rest of this trip, let's speed her up a little bit. What I can do in the meantime is get a weather report from the nearest airport.
Kilo, Quebec, X-ray, Juliet, airport information, Juliet, 1220, Zulu, weather, wind, 323 at 8, visibility, 10, sky clear, temperature, 15, dew point, 10, altimeter, 2932, advise on initial contact, you have information, Juliet, Kilo, Quebec, X-ray, Juliet, airport information, Juliet, 1220, Zulu, weather, wind, 323 at 8, visibility, 10, sky clear, temperature, 15, dew point, 10, altimeter, 2932, advise on initial contact, you have information, Juliet, Kilo, Quebec, X-ray, Juliet,
KQXJ. 15 degrees Celsius. That doesn't sound right. Let's do a quick research. Oh, it's a U.S. air base, but that doesn't sound right. Nearby alternates: Abdan, Ali Al Salam, Aswaz, and Kuwait. So this must be an airport, an American outfit. Let's take a look where it is in the map. Alright, so it must be an American, you know, it's funny, it's an American base or something. It's a military outfit in in Iraq. Huh. That is weird. Whoa, what's happening here? Coming down way too fast. What's my altitude? 22. What's my progress? 92 miles. Oh, yeah, I'm coming down too fast. Alright. Let's go ahead and increase that. And there seems to be a lot more greenery around the Baghdad area. Alright, this plan that I have takes me to a straight in. I have the ATIS set up for the airport in Baghdad, and I'm pretty confident I will get a 33 runway. 33 right. I'm already set up for it, so I am 64 miles out. Let's go ahead and get another weather report. 122.0. Speed on the I notice when you descend on this thing, it runs away with you. Alright. 55 miles out. Coming up on 10,000 feet. What's our speed? Let's go ahead and level this off. All I'm doing here is slowing down, folks. I'm just slowing down. That's all I'm doing. In fact, if I raise my vertical speed, that should slow me down even further. .76, still too fast. 51 miles out. Alright. Bring it back to flight level change. From now on, I'll just have to use my speed brakes. Alright. We are at 10,000 feet, 50 miles out. Minimum safe altitude is 5,300 feet. What's our speed? Let's go ahead and slow this thing down even further. Yes. We're coming straight in. Everything looks good. Not sure which airport I'm flying over right now. Does a good job of simulating the wingtip vortices. The 757 has a design quirk. I don't know what it is, but it's a design quirk that causes it to generate these wingtip vortices that creates horrible wake turbulence. Alright. That flyby looks really good. We're in the desert. It's awfully hot. Let's see if we can get another temperature report.
Kilo, Quebec, Alpha, Echo, airport information, November 1250, Zulu, weather, wind 306, at 12, visibility 10, sky clear, temperature 482.8, altimeter 2937, advise on initial contact, you have information, November.
Okay, so that weather report has a temperature at 48. How long are these runways? 10,000 and 13,000. Wow. I'm coming in on 33 right. Was it 33 right I said? That means I have a 13,000 foot runway. Yep, 33 right. So I have plenty of room to slow down. Alright. Should do our approach checklist. We are 24 miles out. Yes, definitely. I have plenty of gas, so I can go ahead and turn on the APU. Landing lights are on.
Baghdad Tower, Saudi 1332, 222 miles southeast west to land.
33 right. 2937. I'm sorry, but I have to do this plane. That is the weirdest altimeter. 2937. Wow. Alright. Alright. Let's go ahead and slow down some more. And my first waypoint, just go ahead and zoom this out. Sebi, I need to be at 3,600. Shit. And deploy this air brakes. It's the only way I can slow down. I have to speed up my descent. Big time. Yeah, I'm way too high, folks. See if I can salvage this. I am way too high. Uh, 2100. Let's just take it down to 2100. Yep, there's my runway. All right. Speed brakes back in. Let's go ahead and slow down to approach speed. There we go. That's fine. I should have plenty of time to burn off the speed. Alright. Landing checklist. APU on. Landing lights on. My speed needs to come down. Way down. I'm way too fast. Bring it up under 250. Alright, gear down. That should slow me down some. Slightly gear didn't want to come down. Alright, I got my landing clearance. Flaps 1. That should slow me down some more. Flaps 2. Let's go ahead and turn on the approach hold. Let's bring this.
Ladies and gentlemen, in preparation for landing, please return all seat backs and tray tables to their upright and stowed position. Ensure all portable electronic devices are turned off, and stow all carry-on items. Additionally, footrests and video monitors must be returned to their original position. Thank you.
I don't think I can make this. Nope, that's a go around. Okay. Should I try this? It is a long runway. Nope. Not gonna happen.
1 foul too low, terrain. Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain.
Alright. Alright. Alright, I'm in a pattern here. Alright, that should do it. Alright. Another notch flaps. Gear down. Alright. We're at flaps 2. Another notch of flaps. Okay, there we go. Need to be going down a little bit. I'm not holding altitude, am I? No. Go. Close the stall. Give it some gas. Damn thing got close to stall. Okay, what the fuck? Damn it. Jesus. Now I overshot the damn ILS. What the hell? Oh well, I can still make it. Alright, let's do this landing.
Baghdad Tower, Pacific 8388, runway 33, right, ready for takeoff. IFR to Vivian. Pacifica 8388, hold short, runway 33, right, traffic is 9757 on final. Hold short, runway 33, right, Pacifica 8388.
2500.
Flight attendants, please be seated for arrival.
Approaching minimums. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the captain turns off the fasten seatbelt sign.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Baghdad.
Your seating area in the seat pockets and overhead bins for all personal belongings that you brought on board. Please take care when opening the overhead bins.
Alright, let's go ahead and get some replays. Tell me I was recording. Not good from taxiing at this position, but I'll give it a shot. If I go slow enough, I mean, how bad can it be, right? Can't believe I almost made the plane stall on me. Totally botched the approach on this one. Came in too high. Had to do a go around. I was simply way too high. I'm only going on the assumption that there's no planes coming at me this way. Did a good landing. Alright, this is going to be tricky. Brakes, full left rudder. Okay, look as if I got the jetway to kiss me right where I needed to be kissed. I'm not sure how it figures that out, but alright. Nope, connected to the jetway. Alright, let's go ahead and power this thing down. And we'll just do this. Alright, and that's it. We are in Baghdad, Iraq. Botched the landing, or botched the approach, had to do a go around. Landing was relatively good. Botched the whole fueling process. I took on twice as much fuel as I needed. Got to be careful with that. That's the first time I ever used a fuel truck, so I'll give myself a break. And last but not least, we'll go ahead and turn off the APU. And we'll go ahead and turn off the battery. But that's all for now. My name is Flightsimguy. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.